Many emotions are attached to our homes, and renovations can be a headache. You have to juggle all of the contractors, find the right materials, you have to navigate between design options and not break the bank at the same time. It's enough to make everyone throw their hands up. Some ideas found at home, some during the work, some out of boredom and some out of necessity. And mine was the feeling of helplessness. Helplessness is a tricky one. On one hand, you feel like you're trapped and you're a slave to your circumstances. But on the other hand, it can be liberating. It pushes you to think outside the box and come up with new, better solutions for problems. Here's this story of how my helplessness pushed me to be brave and start a new company, which I believe can help to many renovators, especially to women who would like to make a home. We had it all. That's actually what I thought how it was. I thought we had the perfect life. My kids were healthy, happy. We were so close to selling the startup we started, invested our years. And I knew that that was a one-in-a-lifetime opportunity. At the same time, a renovator's delight just came up in a suburb that I really wanted to live in. And it was a nightmare renovation, so no one really wanted to buy the house. But when I walked in, I could see the walls, I could see, knock down this one, kitchen comes here. I could see all the interiors, and that was a dream house for me. As a new immigrant, buying a family home is a very big deal. It's like a tick in your checkbox of being successful in your new country. And we bought the house. And this is when everything fell apart. The startup company we invested for years, we were sure that it's gonna sell for a really good price, and this didn't happen. So we were supposed to have lots of money to throw to our new renovation, and good luck with that. We also bought a very rundown property from hoarders, and they promised to empty the property, and obviously this also didn't happen. To cut the long story short, we ended up living in an unlivable house. We found ourselves in a huge renovation project. We raised 2 little kids at the same time, and I started working in 10 different contractor jobs and 6 different universities as a contractor, lecturing, marking the exam papers at night, and working during the day. During the weekend we did DIY as much as we can. We lived in one room, all 4 of us, for 8 months, and cooking on one stove for months, no kitchen. So it was really, really hard, and that's the first time I realized being an immigrant is actually really hard. No support, no help. I grew up with renovations, and I've done renovations myself, but nothing as big as this project. To be honest, this project could be a lot more easier if I was a perfectionist. I couldn't accept the fact that I can't afford these products I wanted, and I can just settle for an IKEA kitchen or Bunnings tiles. Instead, I worked harder, longer hours. I remember the moment the seeds of this company sprouted. I parked my car in front of the house, looked at the house, the skeleton of the house. We just removed the asbestos, and I just burst into tears. I couldn't really understand how we made such a huge mistake, how we found ourselves in a big mess like that, working so many hours, working way too hard, and I really felt like I can't get in the house. And I realized I can't continue like that anymore. And that moment, tradies walked out of the home. I wiped my tears and popped in the house, started cleaning the house again before my asthmatic son arrives, and I kept going on like that for another year. Startup company is acquired a few months before we finished the renovations. So that feeling of helplessness pushed me to start this new company. And the best way to end your helplessness is to help others. I decided to help renovators. If you look at Boxareno, you can see solutions for all pain points of a real renovator. Solutions for real people who do not want to give up on their dream home. Many emotions are attached to our homes, and renovations can be a headache. You have to juggle all of the contractors, find the right materials, you have to navigate between design options and not break the bank at the same time. It's enough to make everyone throw their hands up. So how do we help renovators? Let's say you're renovating your kitchen or your bathroom or your whole house. We can do any part of your house. This is how we help in 3 basic steps. Step 1 is design. We come up with 3 designs based on exactly what you want, because you're going to live in this house and you know best. Step 2 is sourcing. Once you decide on one of these designs, of course you can make changes, add products. We basically start shopping for you. We have agreements with many high-end brands, and we can also manufacture by ourselves. Custom-made products and unique interiors are key to a successful renovation. And we can get all of these items for you, and then we can post it to your place. And the final stage is build. And at this stage we can help you, we can help your builders, we provide consulting. You can DIY if you're handy, and you can use your own builders or our builders. We help them, we provide them all of the architectural drawings and make it as easy as possible for them to install and spend less time during your project. You can think Boxareno like a shop you can buy all your renovation needs. Countertops, tapware, tiles, interiors, anything and everything you want. Plus all the extra services we provide, such as architectural drawings, help during your build. You can think us as your friend during your renovation. Renovation is a teamwork, and we would like to be in your team. We have architects, designers, craftsmen, we have partners, manufacturers, and we would like to help you. Just imagine a moment that you can find exact products that you need for your renovation delivered to your door. No shopping tapware with your kids on your weekend. No convincing your partner on your vision. No overwhelming decisions about tapware and wall claddings and interiors. And no, you don't need to spend time to educate yourself on renovations as well. You don't have to wait 8 weeks for a single couch. All will be handled. None of these services are compulsory or binding. You can choose to source or only to design, all fine with us. We provide as much help as you need, and it's going to cost you less than you think. If you decide to give this a try, I promise you, you won't be disappointed.